care in the kitchen time, everyone. There's a fresh new spot to check out in downtown Minneapolis, Esther's Table, located inside the Sheraton Minneapolis Convention Center Hotel. Chef Kevin Kowalson is here today to show us how he makes one of his signature dishes and to tell us more about the brand new restaurant. Kevin, thank you for being here today.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, this is a wonderful spread. Can't wait to run through all of this and can't wait to eat all of it as well.
Of course.
Tell us a bit more about your restaurant.
Well, we're located in the Sheraton, Minneapolis, downtown. We're right next to the convention center. We're on 1313 Nicollet Mall. So, we're inside there, and we're, chef-driven restaurant. We do everything from scratch in there, and we like to, we make our own pastas, gnocchi, stocks for our soups and sauces. So we pride ourselves on that, but we don't just, we're not opening boxes and that type of thing, so we're cooking from scratch. We're real chefs, so.
I love it.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration for the menu?
Really, it's just, we cook globally. I'm inspired by a lot of things, whether it's Italian or Norwegian or Spanish, but then we draw from local ingredients. So today we're doing a walleye po' boy. So, the sandwich itself is from the South typically, but we're going to cook it, with a fish that's indicative of the Minnesota.
And from what I understand, you fish a lot.
I do,
don't you?
yeah. And walleye is one of my favorites, kind of, self-serving a little bit. But
Yeah.
What's-
Everyone loves walleye.
And I'm learning, I was talking to you before we came on about walleye. What makes walleye so special and distinctive? I'm still getting used to it as a fish, being here only for 3 years.
To fish
now.
it, it's hard to catch.
Yeah.
And obviously I don't supply the restaurant. I wish I did. That'd be a perk of my job. But so it's farm raised from Canada, but it just has a really nice neutral flavor. So it lends itself to many, many flavors. You can put surprises in there. We have a tomato jam that we pair with it that has a nice pop of a little bit of curry. We've got tarragon in there, lemon, so there's just a lot of bright flavors.
Well, before you get to cooking that, why don't you tell us about some of these other delicious dishes that you have out here?
Yeah, we'll start with breakfast. We've got the granola with our, so we make our own granola from scratch.
Wow.
We've got dried fruit and fresh fruit in there. Greek yogurt that we whip with maple syrup.
Yum.
Maple is from Minnesota here, and then we've got our root vegetable hash. Underneath those 2 eggs is parsnips, yams, onions, carrots, so just really, really hearty vegetables. And then we make a grilled jalapeno or charred jalapeno aioli with that, and so you can have 2 eggs any style you like. Moving to the PM side, we've got our bison meatballs here.
Oh, interesting.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
not everyone has a meat. Everyone's got a meatball, but not
Right,
everyone has
yeah.
a bison meatball.
Yeah,
I was
so
thinking
we
those
did it
were
with
beef, just looking at them, but
Right.
bison.
Yeah, bison. So we also do it with venison from time to time too. We just kind of change things up.
Yeah.
I've actually never had a bison. I'm very curious to try that. What's the flavor profile of
It's
bison?
leaner. It's much leaner than your typical cow, obviously. But I think it has a nice mouthfeel. We also blend it with pork as well, so we've got to have some.
A little bit of fat in there.
Yeah, a little bit of fat.
Mom,
yep.
if you're watching at home, I'm trying
Delicious.
bison for the first time.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, and that sits on a bed of ricotta cheese, and then we have some charred cipollini onions.
Yeah, that's great.
Delicious.
And then you got pasta. I mean, we all love pasta.
Yep. So we make a couple. We're not a Italian restaurant by any means, but I find it very comforting this time of the year, especially in the fall.
Oh, for sure.
So we make a parpadelle pasta with a mushroom bolognese. So typically the bolognese is done with pork, slowly cooked for hours and hours and hours. This one is pretty quick. We put mushrooms in there, and even mushroom haters. One of my sous chefs, Christian, he hates mushrooms, but he loves this sauce.
Oh, I might have to try because I'm not a mushroom eater, but I might have to give it a
I'm so
try.
surprised that people hate mushrooms so much. I love mushrooms.
It's a texture thing for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Maybe
so
that
we
will
finally,
change your mind.
We finally grind them up and fold them in there, and it's
Yeah.
cooked for about 2 or 3 hours. Then we have a gnocchi here.
Oh my goodness.
Also a vegetarian dish. So we have charred cauliflower in there and some butternut squash, ricotta.
Gonna hop
I
into
have to
this
try
one.
that. I used to make gnocchi with my grandma when I was
Oh, yeah.
little, and I haven't had homemade gnocchi in a while.
And this is Parisian gnocchi. So this is made with pâte à choux, basically. It's not
Ooh.
a potato gnocchi. Yeah, it's more of a lighter
And you can tell the
dumpling.
difference. It is lighter because
Yep.
the potato gnocchi gets a little dense
Yep.
sometimes.
Yeah, real heavy. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. And then dessert.
Dessert side, yeah. So we have quite a few desserts on our menu, but most of them have ice cream, so I just paired with this one. This is our olive oil cake. Preserved blueberries. We're getting out of the blueberry season pretty quickly, moving into fall and winter. So what we do is we cook down all our blueberries, preserve them with lemon, a little bit of sugar, and then that has some whipped cream, and then also just a little bit of olive oil around the plate.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this
Sure.
walleye. I'm
Yeah.
excited to fry up some fish. You can kind of smell the oil frying,
Certainly, yeah.
so I'm ready to go.
I've got the oil hot. We're just going to bread it. We're going to do a 3-stage. So we take it in our seasoned flour,
Okay.
and this is just all-purpose flour, and then some seasoning that I can't tell you about because
I was
That's
just
a
about to
secret,
ask.
top
right.
secret.
Ah,
And then a little egg wash.
okay.
And then we do panko, which is a Japanese breadcrumb,
Mm-hmm.
and Parmesan cheese.
Oh, I love mixing those together.
Yeah.
it gives
Yep.
a great flavor, but
Real
the
nice
panko gets so
flavor.
nice and crispy.
Exactly.
So what's the key? When I fry things, often my breading all comes off. What's the key to
Same.
getting it to stick?
I think just thoroughly, coating it with everything. The 3-stage definitely helps.
The
you know.
flour first.
Yeah, the flour first. It's kind of like double breading, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never done it that way. The flour and then the panko.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try that when I get home.
Yeah.
And about how long are you frying this for?
It'll just take a few minutes, actually. The fish cooks pretty quick. This is a new stove for me, so.
Yeah, a lot of chefs have, this is not the quality of kitchenware that you are used to.
No,
We do our best here at Care 11.
I
You
need a
know,
little
we're
more
trying.
BTU.
Yeah. It's the you're probably used to a gas burner too,
Yes,
right? Chefs love
exactly.
a gas burner. We have an electric stove. Try not to cause fires at Care 11. Our station
That's a good
exploded
thing.
this summer.
Yeah.
Transformer, so we're trying to keep things safe.
Good
Forgot
to
about
know.
that precious moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so just a couple minutes for the fish here.
Sure, yeah.
And is this one of your most popular items?
It is, yeah. So we just launched a new fall menu. So this one went on there. We do, like I said, we cook globally. We're inspired by many different things, but we using local ingredients, venison, beef, the fish obviously being from Minnesota. It's just, it's a lot of fun, to play around with these ingredients and then also to change the menu up seasonally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about your location. You're downtown, you're in the Sheraton.
Yep.
And, there's always talk about downtown Minneapolis and
Sure.
restaurants and businesses
Yeah.
thriving. What makes you excited about being open there?
Well, it's a brand new renovation for the hotel. So we just renovated. This May we opened, May 22nd. And actually this weekend is our 1-year anniversary of when we shut down last year and did the renovation. So from top to bottom, the hotel got a whole renovation from rooms to meeting spaces and a new restaurant, obviously. So that's where I came in. But yeah, it's just been a lot of fun, just getting things off the ground and running, just the excitement of it all
Yeah.
is super fun. And this hotel was built by the Kapp family. Esther is the wife of the husband who built the hotel, Marty.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Esther's
Yeah,
kitchen
Esther's
is
table
yeah,
is the
Esther's
namesake,
table.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool that, and it's just been, it was built in 1955, so
Okay.
coming up on 75 years or so. Yeah.
Look at that crust on there. That looks so good.
Absolutely
it goes
perfect.
quick.
And it's not falling off like when me and you usually cook our
Exactly.
fish.
I think though you're not I think I cook mine too fast. I think my heat's too high when I do
Oh,
it.
sure. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a thicker piece. So it might
It is
just
a
take
nice thick piece of walleye.
And there wasn't too much oil in the pan either. You didn't like
No,
fill
you
up the
could
pan.
deep fry it. I prefer
Yeah.
to pan fry
Yeah.
or use a plancha, which is just a griddle, a flat top, if you will.
Okay.
Not everybody has one of those in their homes, but maybe on their outdoor grill.
John knows a thing or two about frying.
John,
John's a frying
come on
expert.
in here.
Come on over.
John catches so many fish. And so if you catch a lot of fish, you're going to fry a lot of fish.
Yes, exactly.
That's just
I
kind of
just
how
did
it
this
goes,
last weekend.
right?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you catch last weekend?
Walleye.
You caught a
Yeah, I was
walleye.
Where'd you
Lots
go-
of
where'd you
walleye.
go fishing?
Woman Lake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Where are you
those-
catching them right now? I don't fish in the fall, actually.
8 to 14 feet, Woman Lake. Which is cool about that lake is it's not, the DNR doesn't stock it. So it's naturally,
That's
Oh, that is cool.
yeah, kind of fun to catch them. So.
Oh man, you're almost
I
there.
don't, yeah, I fish for walleye in Canada, but otherwise I crappie fish.
Well, that's like cheating though.
Crappie?
Pretty much. No, they
Oh, yeah,
just,
it's like fishing with
I
dynamite.
love it. I love you're going right at him with it.
Call
That's
him
like,
out.
Oh,
them
yeah,
out.
no,
Love
no,
it.
no.
Yeah.
No. It's like, yeah,
Canada's
it's like
great.
fishing with dynamite. So.
I do see a lot of friends with their photos from the summer who vacation up in Canada,
yeah.
and they're all holding like fish this big
Oh,
up
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
they're
no, it's cheating.
for some reason they're just so much bigger and just.
No, that's
easier to
absolutely
catch.
gorgeous. I really do. Yeah, pan frying is more of a restaurant style.
Yeah.
I typically just do a really light, deep.
Yeah, he's all about
Deep fry.
I like,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
deep fry.
It's essentially the same thing. I mean, the oil's getting in there one way
Yeah,
or
it's
another.
beautiful.
Just more of a direct heat. So I think we can go ahead and plate this.
Oh, nice.
Can I eat some of this food? while
Perfect
you guys do
timing.
that?
We have like a
Go
minute
crazy.
and a half left.
Sure.
This is perfect.
So I've got a toasted bun here. We just take a little bit of our tomato jam.
Ooh, yum.
What's in that?
Tomato
What makes it a jam?
So we take a canned tomato, a San Marzano. We cook it down with some vinegar, sugar, mustard seeds, a little turmeric in there. Just kind of adds a nice,
Jeez, that's absolutely beautiful.
we're getting out of
Is that like
tomato
a tartar
season.
sauce there?
Yeah, so
Okay.
this one is lemon and tarragon.
Yum.
So really, really lemony, and then we have a little cabbage slaw, which is also just dressed with lemon and olive oil.
To
Great.
keep it light.
Yeah,
It is nice and light.
and then you've got the
It's one of those foods that like masquerades as health food, right?
yeah
Like,
for sure.
You feel good about eating it.
It's fish, so yeah.
I'm not even thinking of the calories when I eat this.
There you go.
That is absolutely beautiful.
That
That is
looks
beautiful.
Not gonna lie.
beautiful. I can't wait to dive into this.
All right, we got 20 seconds left. Again,
quick-
Chef,
oh,
where
quick.
can people find you if they want to come visit?
1313 Nicollet Mall. Our website is Esther's Table MSP. You can check us out there. We'll have a lot of upcoming events. We do chef's tables, all different types of events.
I'm
All right,
excited.
John,
John's
quickly,
already
give
reaching out.
us your quick review
Oh,
here.
look how beautiful that is. You cooked that absolutely perfect.
Take a bite, take a bite. What do you think? Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, it's hot.
Phenomenal, right?
Oh,
Oh, and he's dropping it on everything else. Whatever.
Thanks so much for being here. Thanks
you.
for joining us today. Have a wonderful day. Stick with us throughout the day on Care 11 Plus.